Let me get a thumbnail real quick. "10 months Q&A, turn up, man, let's go." What's good, y'all? Another episode of Dynasty TV. All right, y'all, so Q&A time, 10 months / 10 month update. I'm gonna jump right into it. Got y'all questions. First thing we got from Goofy Boy Ian. He says, "Would you ever get a full head of dreads?" No, I wouldn't. And the reason being, I started my lock journey 10 months ago. Today's actually my, do people say lock-iversary or lock-versary? Today's my 10-month lock-iversary anniversary. So I would have to start from scratch. And the reason I wanted to get a high top set of dreads anyway was because it's versatile. I can wear it in a ponytail. I can have it in the pineapple. Or when my dreads get long enough and they reach past my ear down to my neck, you won't be able to tell if I got a full head of dreads or not. So to answer your question, no. High top dread gang till the wheels fall off. Next question we got from, oh, this ain't a question. K Quizzy said I should braid my dreads. The thing about that is, my dreads aren't at a length to where doing a lot of styles would look good. Now, I could do the 2-strand twist, I could braid it, but when I do that, I want it to actually look, look decent. I don't want to just do it to do it. Pause. Here we go. Somebody said they thinking of, who is this? Jimul. Man, I'm gonna butcher that name. Let me see if it'll focus. Can y'all see that? Hey, shout out to you. Said they're thinking of starting their lock journey. Just wondering, is there a special method or is it just twist to start with? So Jim, call you JC. So JC, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 5 ways that I know of that you can start your dreads. You can go with the way that I started with, which is the what's it called? Comb coil, where they take the end of a comb, like the rat tail end of a comb, and just take your hair and just swirl in there like that and pull it up. And when I get my retwist, they do the palm rolling method, so they just roll it like that. You got back combing, which is for people with, well, anyone can do it, but it's mainly for people with like straighter hair. White people, Asian people, if you're mixed and you have like straighter type of hair, you take the comb, take the piece of hair and you comb it backwards, and it frizzes up and it tends to lock up. A 2-strand twist. Earlier when I said I could get the 2-strand twist, when I was talking about my locks, just taking 2 locks and just putting them together, making a strand. It'll kind of look like this. We're just going all the way down. Now, some people grab 2 pieces of hair and they do 2-strand twists like that, put a rubber band at the end, and eventually their hair will form together and lock up that way. Interlocking, or if you watch Sherelle's videos, if you go to my channel, go to my homepage and then scroll down, you'll see Sherelle's updates with like sister locks. So sister locks is pretty much crochet hooking or interlocking, where they take the little crochet hook needle and they go in and they pull the hair together, and it's almost like instant dreadlocks. A lot of people go with that. Me personally, I didn't want to do interlocking. Even now with my hair with the frizziness, I choose not to interlock and pull those hairs in, because in the long run, I hear that it could damage your dreads, and that's just not what I want to do. Last way is just like getting plaits or just braids, plaits, and then letting your hair just lock by itself, and it'll eventually just lock. Kyle Vogt asked me, how many locks do I have in the front row? Oh man, in the front row. Let's see. I'm gonna look over here so I can see. We're gonna count how many I got in the front row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we'll go with 9. Moving right along. Like I said, I don't want to make this a 30-minute video. I'm gonna try to get through these as quick as possible. Kristen Brown 15, shout out to you. What's up? He said, what's up man? I'm new to the high top dread game and your video's been helping me out a lot. I'm 3 weeks in my locks and I wanted to ask when it would be a good time to wash my hair. First off, thank you for that support. I appreciate it. That's why I do the videos, to help people who've never had locks or that are just starting their lock journey. Is your hair already locking up? Because some people's hair locks really, really fast. And I guess it depends on your hair texture. My hair didn't fully lock until about 7 months, maybe. 6 to 7 months, I would say, is when it really locked. I was comfortable washing. I didn't wash it myself until, oh man, it was after 6 months. I didn't wash my hair till after 6 months, to where I felt like it was fully locked. That's when I was comfortable washing my own hair. I used to get my hair retwisted every month, every 4 weeks by my loctician. So after 4 weeks of my first initial starter locks, she was able to wash my hair. And she was saying when she washed it, she told me that a lot of them stayed in and it didn't unravel. But as soon as she washed it, I got to retwist right then and there. If you're doing it yourself, I would say wait. And like, if you're not getting it done by a professional, I would say wait to wash your hair until your hair's locking up. I say till your hair is about 70 to 80% locked, until you feel like washing it won't undo the whole process. Because that's like, you get excited, you finally wash your hair, you get that good feeling, and then all of a sudden, like, it go from sugar to shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. Let's head on over to YouTube, because I got a lot of questions under my last video. Shout out to everybody that commented on this last video I did. Got a lot of love, a lot of interaction. I appreciate that, man. Keep it up. Pause. Let's see. A lot of these comments is funny too. People saying I look like a whole different person without my beard. It was funny. Okay, here we go. Tyreek, any advice you can give to the people going through the ugly phase of dreadlocks? That's why I got this hat on. I haven't gotten a retwist. So when you're going through the ugly stage or the ugly phase, the biggest thing I can say for you is to just be confident. Biggest thing I can say for those going through the ugly stage is find you a hat. Find you a hat that you like and rock it with pride. Now, it's crazy because I don't remember going through a time of my dread journey where I was like, oh man, like my hair is ugly, I don't like my hair. I never went through that. Now there are times to where you're like, man, I need a retwist, or in the very beginning stages to where you can't wash your hair that much, and you might have a little bit of buildup, or your hair might be a little bit dirty. Either find you like a little stocking cap that you can wear, or a wave cap or a hat. And that's also depending on the type of job you have. If you have a professional job to where none of that is acceptable, then you almost have to just deal with it. You have to deal with it and go about it like that. Just know that it won't last forever. I've had my hair for 10 months and I can honestly think, I can remember maybe a month or two to where I was wearing a hat all the time, every time I went out. But on days like today, I could go out like this. I could, but I just chose to throw on a hat, brush the hair to the back like this, throw on the hat, pull the little dreads in the back out, and I'm out the door, just like that. So that's the advice I would give about the ugly stage. Find you a good hat that you could wear, cover that thing on up. Somebody asked me, how many dreads do I have? 79. I take that back. Yeah, 79. I thought I had 80 because one had formed by itself because I was just twisting it, but that ended up making a Congo, so I'm back to 79. Somebody asked me, are your dreads interlocked or comb coiled? Comb coiled. Davern Connor asked me, aren't you gonna get mildew from not drying your hair? I'm assuming he's talking about when I spray my water and oil mixture. I think that's what he's talking about. So with that, I don't drench my hair when I spray it to moisturize it. I'm just doing just enough to give my dreads like a little bit of water and a little bit of oil just to moisturize my roots and my dreads, that's all. By the time I'm finished like spraying and like working it all through, my dreads are practically dry anyway. My dreads themselves are dry. Like the scalp doesn't feel wet, it just feels, you know, oily. So I don't, it's a difference between doing that and then getting your hair washed, coming out the shower, going like this and just going about your day. Does braiding dreads make them grow? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I've never braided my dreads, so I can't really, I can give you what other people have said, but I don't want to do that because I personally haven't braided my dreads, so I don't know if it helps them grow or not. I know that drinking water helps grow your dreads. I know that keeping your hair moisturized helps grow your dreads. I know that taking biotin helps grow your dreads. I know that, but as far as braiding, I don't know. I'm just keeping 1,000 with y'all. I don't want to give you something that I heard from another man's and all this. And I'm just, for me, I personally don't know. How often do you wash your hair? This is the last one answer from James Ross. How often do you wash your hair? I wash my hair every time I get a retwist, and then I wash my hair in between retwists. So I say like every 2 weeks, and that's just after I work out, going to work, different stuff like that. Your hair gets sweaty, your hair gets oily. So 2 weeks for me is a good time frame to knock out any type of buildup before it starts. Get all that sweat and all that stuff out of your hair. Some people need to wash their hair every week because let's say they work in the sun every single day, 12, 14 hours, and their hair gets really dirty, and they have like buildup issues, and they use all this product and all this stuff. They probably need to wash their hair every week. It really just depends on your hair, what you put in your hair, and how comfortable you are with dealing with that. Some people have issues with their hair smelling, which, knock on wood, I've never had that issue. So it depends on your hair type, more or less. I hope I answered majority of the questions y'all have for me, but now I got a question for y'all. Do you think that I should start doing vlog videos? Now it's something that I've been thinking about for a while. You know, this channel is mainly about dreadlocks, and I'm still going to do my dreadlock videos every Sunday. But I just wanted to know if you guys wanted to see like my interactions like throughout the week, different stuff that I do, just my daily life. So if you want me to do vlogs in addition to the dreadlock videos on this channel, first off, subscribe, leave a like, leave a thumbs up, and then I want you to comment below. Since this is Dynasty TV, if you want me to do vlogs, drop the diamond emoji below, and I'll know that y'all want to see vlogs and more stuff throughout the week other than just the one video every Sunday. So I guess to do the outro, I gotta be outside, right? There we go. Stay locked, be blessed, put God first, and the rest is easy as hitting the subscribe button below. All right, y'all, I'm going.